But I ordered them at the same time. Why are there 2 boxes on the same day in the same shipment? I don't understand. Why, Amazon? Why? Hey everybody! The McFarlane Toys Page Punchers have arrived. So let's bust into these boxes and check them out. Wow, these are really tiny. Seriously though, I was expecting, well, I don't know exactly what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting this. Do my terrible math skills extend to all things numerical, including measurements? Kinda seems that way. Is that really 3 inches? Huh, I reckon so. Maybe just a tiny bit over by the looks of it. So, is there even really any need for figure comparisons? Like I mentioned in the previous Page Puncher video? I mean, because I'm saying, you know what I mean? I mean, that's what I meant by, and also in the previous video, by that must have been a pre-production model or something like that, because it seemed like, maybe it was just me, seemed like it was a lot bigger than the finished product, which I speculated might happen, but I didn't know the contrast would be quite so glaring. These seem like they might be more in line with the Avengers. I think it was a MCU line of 2.5 or 3-inch action figures that I believe started coming out around the Age of Ultron, when that film came out. They seem like they might be more in scale with that. Unfortunately, I don't think I own any of those to show you, so I can't do a comparison with that. Sorry about that. Like I said, I guess I was mistakenly expecting something a little bit scaled a little bit bigger. That's my mistake. But oh well, they still look pretty cool. So let's crack them open and take a closer look. So I definitely am enjoying the presentation. Most of the presentation being utilizing the comic book, but that's perfectly fine. Form and function. And I dig that. But yes, I am enjoying the package art basically being the comic book itself. That works, and that works for me. And you've got what looks to be a resealable clamshell kind of thing. I don't know if clamshell is the appropriate terminology, but it's got the DC Bullet on there, the McFarlane Toys logo, sealed with tape, but then you've got it designed so it snaps back in. So if you take the comic out, read it, and you want to put it back in, you can do that and redisplay it. Hang it up on your wall. Got the little hook there for the peg. But yeah, you can hang that up on your wall using that. Your product information, which I am guessing is removable by the looks of it. So yeah, pretty cool. So all around a nice little collectible. I think that's what we'll do. We will take a look at Superman. So we'll pop him out of there.
Come on, kids. If you want to grow up fast, take one of these. One puff and they'll soon be in my grasp.
Not so fast, nicotine. If you want to go up fast, take one of these. With my X-ray vision, I can see the harm cigarettes do inside people's bodies. That's why I never say yes to a cigarette.
I was gonna try and peel it off, but alrighty. 2 little pieces of tape on top, 1 on each side. The comic slides right out. Complete with ads and everything. I wasn't expecting that. They usually pull those sort of things out. Okay, that's the part I was curious about. Way down here in the small print, I was wondering about first printings or whatever. And it says Superman McFarlane Special Edition. I don't know if that will. I'm guessing that probably won't increase its value in any way compared to the standard release, but who knows. Okay. As you can see, Page Puncher Superman is just kind of laid in on top in this little plastic action figure tray laid in on top of the Page Punchers logo. So if you want to remove that, and then this information panel is taped in there as well. I wonder how that would look. Well, I guess if you wanted to have Superman without the Page Punchers logo and just with the comic book as the background. That doesn't look too bad. So that's an option for you if you so choose. Kind of like that too. Enough goofing around. Let's take a look at the main event here, the figure itself. So there's our guy. Oops. There is our miniature Man of Steel. Still a pretty good looking figure for being a bit more diminutive than I was expecting. Shoulder joints are a little bit different than what I was expecting too. I think I'm going to pop his arm right off. You know how I like to do that sort of thing. Yep, articulation is pretty basic. That 5-point articulation. No knee, no elbow. But I think on a figure of this size, that's kind of wishful thinking in a lot of cases. It does happen, but you know. Head turns from side to side, no up or down. Yep, mostly just 5 points. Flexible plastic cape. No Superman logo on the cape. I know a lot of people like that, but I'm good either way. It's cool when it's there, but I'm okay with it when it's not. Got the unique shape of the cape there. So yeah, it's definitely cool, but it's just, you know, downsized quite a bit from what I was expecting. Very cool, but just a bit on the small side. So I'm a little disappointed, but maybe I shouldn't be. So what do you think? What are your thoughts? Is it smaller than you were anticipating, or are you smarter than I am and can actually measure things accurately? Do you like the figures yourself? Do you think you'll invest in them? Let me know what you think about them. And just for reference, the figures I was comparing them to were the Infinite Heroes. I do believe that was the line from some years ago. The Infinite Heroes Flash and the Infinite Heroes Black Adam. I think this was their first attempt at a Black Adam. They brought out a later version that had a cape and was designed a little bit differently, a little slimmer. Then we had a DC Multiverse Batman. I believe this is one from the Killer Croc or Clayface 2-pack. I think. I could be wrong on that. If anybody knows and wants to re-educate me and wants to educate me on that, let me know. And then we had the basic Superman from the Man of Steel movie, the basic Man of Steel action figure. Those were our figures we were using for comparison, although it kind of became a moot point after seeing the scaling on those figures. And I guess I don't have to break out the Walgreens Marvel superheroes or the Mego Pocket Superheroes Spider-Man. Spider-Man with the questionable hand molding and positioning. Guess you're really excited about these figures. Take it easy, Spidey. Take it easy. So yeah, anyway, like I said, these figures are cool, if a little bit undersized. And as I asked before, what do you think of them? Do you think you will pick some up? Are they smaller than you were expecting? Or are you smarter than I am and actually know how to measure things properly? Let me know. Anyway, thank you all again for watching. I appreciate that. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe if you want to. I would appreciate that too. I appreciate you. And until next time, I will see you.
Up, up, and away!